Welcome to the Informed and Oblivious podcast, episode 56. Now in wonderful Technicolor. Yeah. You don't get a name intro today. You get to see the magnificent floating heads of Oz.
Assuming this works. If not, then this is going to sound really weird because I'm just going to edit it back the way it was.
Fuck you. You better keep at least like 10 seconds of this shit in there.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, if it messes up the whole thing, fine, but at least keep the beginning and then revert it back.
I can do that.
You got to show progress. You got to show the people what we're working on.
I can do that fine. Yeah.
Yeah. At least keep it in enough to get the people interested, and then it goes back to the old style, and everybody hates it. And where Ray can no longer turn his head, because if it does, it shrinks to a pinhole size.
I had tried to set it so that if it no longer sees my face, it's supposed to just stay the way it was, but it sees my face long enough to go and freak the fuck out and get shrinking. So, oh well.
You need to do what they do to cheat the Tesla auto self-driving things.
Put a little bobblehead.
Put a picture of your face up, so you turn behind and then your face is
just
there.
Thinks it's still me.
Yeah,
give that a shot.
Which is funny because if I turned my head like that, it didn't disappear.
Because you have to turn it all the way around, and then once you turn around, you'll no longer be able to see the monitor to see if it disappears. No, it's still there. Okay, I don't know.
Your head's not bulbous enough.
Apparently.
Maybe it's the pink that throws it off.
I made another list, but it's a significantly more boring list than it was last week because not a lot happened this week.
What do you mean? Tons happened this week. Fauci got the ouchie.
That's on the list.
And then there was another Spider-Man movie.
Also on the list.
That everybody loved. It did better than the Odyssey. And I'm still not sold on it, but everybody's like, you got to go see it. And I'm like,
as you would call it, Spider-Man Daddy Issues Part 4. Right.
Now it's even worse. It's not daddy issues from what I've seen, and spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, ignore the next couple of minutes.
I have not.
Although
seen
not
it.
too many key details, but more. It's now Spider-Man whiny lover boy, and I don't know which one's the more annoying version of Spider-Man. Because we've seen that story before, and it was emo Tobey Maguire. So yep. I'm like, okay.
Oh well. Like you said, it's getting good reviews. Maybe it'll be all right.
Yeah, but people love Tom Holland Spider-Man, and we've been over this before. My favorite one was what's his face?
Don't even know his name. Garfield.
Yeah, I was blank. I had Tobey Maguire in my head. I didn't mind the very first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie. The only thing that irked me about that one was that he shot webbing out of his wrist. Mm-hmm. And it was because I guess they didn't think it was going to be easy to explain to people the concept of making web shooters. Even though web shooters as a Spider-Man toy had been a thing for fucking years. Uh-huh. I remember getting a silly string web shooter at my one birthday.
Yeah, I had one out. You could swap out the container for either silly string or a little water bottle thing that would.
So I'm I don't know why they thought audiences would have a hard time with that, but they just didn't want to deal with it.
I don't know.
But yeah, the Andrew Garfield one I think was the best Spider-Man.
I enjoy all of them. I like the Tom Holland ones too.
I said, I think the portrayal of Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield did it the best.
Yeah. Super smart, super snarky.
Yeah. Joking with the enemies. Oh no, my one weakness, tiny knives. Yes, that's the right Spider-Man that I grew up with. So I think the Tom Holland one is too close to being almost like Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want that.
I'm kind of surprised they haven't done a Miles movie yet.
They don't know how to bring him into the MCU.
Yeah.
And technically, I think Miles is still owned by Sony, right? So Sony would have to do it.
I would believe that, yeah.
Yeah, you know what would be perfect, though? Because it's been such a weird headache for the MCU and Sony to do it. Really, what Sony should have done is brought Miles Morales into the Venomverse.
Oh yeah, yeah.
To
that would
like
work.
give
Yeah.
them a Spider-Man for that verse that has nothing to do with the MCU. There's no crossover, and people would still love to see it.
Yep.
And like honestly, like Miles Morales with Venom verse type villains makes a whole lot more sense.
Yep.
You're like, oh yeah, the guy's got like electro powers versus Venom. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Totally do it.
Yeah, perfect.
Have Morbius in there, it would make sense.
Yes, Miles is owned by Sony for the film rights. Yep.
And they don't want to lose another character's identity to the MCU because correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Sony made the Spider-Man movie and not Disney, right? Who made the most recent one?
The current ones?
Yeah.
It's a joint effort between Marvel / Disney and Sony. Yeah. The previous ones were Sony. And this set, the Tom Holland set of movies, are a joint effort between Marvel and Sony.
Yeah, but I think the primary investment is still coming from Sony on the movies.
I don't know.
But yeah, if we ever get big enough, Sony, give me credit for this, but they should totally just bring Miles Morales into the Venomverse.
Yeah.
Because again, that's their biggest fucking issues. They keep making movies about like the Spider-Man cadre of villains just so they can maintain the rights, but they never introduce them into anything, nor have them up against a Spider-Man. So if you just put Miles Morales in there, there you go, problem solved.
Get to the out. You don't have to bother with the regular Spider-Man verse, and
you have a Spider-Man versus Spider-Man villains. It makes
That
sense. Fucking idiots.
yeah, it's a good call. If we see that in the next couple of years, take credit for it.
You know what I mean? Like how hard would it to be? And they could have even set it up a la Avenger style, and in all of these stupid Venomverse movies that they've done, like Morbius, what was the stupid hunter guy?
Yeah, Kraven the Hunter.
Yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of it. I was confusing Craven and Kang because it's kind of late right now. But Craven the Hunter, like in the Venom movies themselves, tease in the background like the Miles character, and then just have the Miles movie.
Yeah, that would work.
Would have been awesome.
Yep.
And because the whole like bleed over of the MCU and whatnot, you could have brought like Toby back one more time and had Tobey Maguire Spider-Man
Like hand
die
it off
off.
to him. Yeah.
and have Miles be the one that takes over.
Yep. Oh well. Instead, they'll just doing their own stupid shit.
It could have given like Tony or Toby a good send off. Maybe they could even bring. Well, no, because Andrew Garfield's kind of pissed off everyone. But they could have brought back Andrew Garfield.
What happened with Andrew Garfield?
He pissed off the head of Sony. That's why he never got a third movie.
Yeah.
And ever since
they brought him back for the other thing, but
yeah, but that was more a Disney call.
okay.
But no, and then he's been shitting all over a lot of other stuff, which whatever, I don't care. Have your own view on things, but like,
Okay.
if people in Hollywood don't want to work with you, you're kind of screwed.
Whatever. You want to see the list?
Well, before we see the list, you know what to tell the people to do.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Hit that notification bell.
Yeah.
Check us out on YouTube, Rumble, and Spotify,
That's right.
and the TikTokies.
And one more thing.
Share the show with everyone you know.
That's right. All right.
could be- I could be
you got
you.
it down.
I don't need you no more. I'm going solo.
Yeah. You think you can do it enough with a list and copying the lines?
No, it would be incredibly boring.
Yeah.
You're mumbling to myself. I'd get through one and be like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
It's like, it would be like streaming when you don't have an audience yet.
Uh-huh.
I tried. We're gonna do the streaming thing at some point, but when I tried to do that like years ago, that was like the hardest part. Is like sitting there talking to yourself while you're gaming.
Yeah, if we do it together, at least we'll have each other to talk to.
Yeah, you kind of feel like a crazy person after a while. You're like, I'm just talking to the ether.
Yeah, hey chat, and no one's there.
Yeah. But
I got you a wheel and a list.
the wheel triggered your tism, so now you have a list wheel.
Yeah, it helps. Number 12.
Who cares about that? Fuck Lake Mead.
Lake Mead hits historic low water level. You don't care?
No, it's always hitting historic low water levels. You know why?
Why?
Because we keep expanding the shit that it feeds. It's so fucking stupid. They're always like, oh, it's historic droughts and global warming, and that's why Lake Mead's low. No, it's because when they made the fucking dam, the Hoover Dam and Lake Mead, it fed a fraction of the size that it does now. Yeah. They're like, what do we do? We're like, I don't know. Stop trying to grow a city in the fucking desert. Maybe that's what you do. It's so dumb to me because, like,
you build cities around an oasis because the water's already there.
Yeah. How, like, that? There's a great thing to Google that. Like, how much water did, like, Lake Mead, like, how much water infrastructure did Lake Mead supply when it was first, built versus now?
How much?
Like, I don't know how to word that.
How the fuck do you word that?
How much water utilities did Lake Mead provide?
Okay, yeah.
Originally versus today.
You'd use originally. Lake Mead held approximately 28.23 million. No, that's how much it held.
Yeah.
Out of this capacity, about 18.4 million was designated for joint active use.
Okay, what about now?
Now. Entirely different metrics.
Fucking.
How much water utility does Lake Mead supply?
Yeah, there you go. Put ow instead of now.
I'm aware. I knew what I meant.
Yeah. I think there's still a different metric. It tells you how many people.
Yeah. Okay, actually, how many people? Yeah. So it was 25 million now, right?
Yeah.
Lake Mead originally. And type. First grade. God damn it! How was it? How it's 25 million now? Yeah. How much was it then?
Why is this such a hard thing to search?
Or in 1930, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because it wasn't 20 million people back then.
Millions of they didn't.
It was all right.
Did they not even have it recorded?
Let's be generous and we'll say 5 million people. So it's probably grown
3.8 million.
Okay.
In 1940, it was roughly 3.8 million compared to the 25 to 40 million people who rely on it today.
Like where they're like, why is the water level getting low? Because more people are pulling from it.
Literally a factor of 10.
They're like, I don't understand. What are we going to do? I don't know. Stop growing these fucking cities.
Find another source of water.
Wow, there really isn't one. That's their biggest fucking problem. But it's just like, okay. And the real big issue too is if it gets below a certain level, the hydroelectric portion of the Hoover Dam won't work, and that's not good.
Thanks.
Yeah, so they'll lose the electricity, which will be a bigger factor. But
so move somewhere else, folks.
Well, it's not just move somewhere else. This is a city planning thing, and it's weird because it's multiple states too. The government should have stepped in and put limits on that and said, hey, in the zones that this provides for, we know that you can never go above this amount, otherwise the lake won't replenish. Mm-hmm. So in these areas, you guys figure it the fuck out, but you can never grow beyond this size.
Should have been a thing.
And they would have been like, well, we can't do that. People want to move here. Well, then figure out some way to limit that because you can't do it. And also, maybe stop watering the golf courses and shit in the middle of the fucking desert in Nevada, but whatever.
It requires some low flow toilets.
Don't worry, the super El Nino coming through is going to give them plenty of water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, not well. Certain parts. I was looking into it. The Sierra Nevadas are slated to get a lot more snow, but like everywhere else, it's going to be rainy.
Okay.
So look at a lot of moisture this winter.
Good.
Just not the moisture they want.
Oh, well. What else we got? We have number 18, mass migrant crossing.
Oh yeah, the Spain, Italy. They're Spain's pissed at Italy right now and giving them like you got a certain amount of days to stop checking our passport shit. But Italy's like, we'll give a fuck. If you're coming with a Spanish passport, they're double checking you at the border, which isn't really a thing over there in Europe. Like once, because of the whole whatever agreement that they have with each other. Like if once you're European in Europe, you should just be able to travel freely across Europe the same way that we do across the United States. It would be basic. And to be clear, I guess they did try to do something like that during COVID. It'd be like if somebody from Florida tried to travel to California and they were like, no, we're double extra checking you when you come here.
People would be pissed.
Yeah. And in probably Italy's case and in the United States case, well, Italy, again, it's a little bit different with the EU agreement, but Italy could probably get away with it if they started saying we're going to check everyone that way. They run into problems when they single out a certain country. The same thing in the United States with COVID when they were like, oh, we're going to do this thing. And they're like, well, you can't selectively stop just people from other states. You have to stop everyone. And that's when the states that wanted to do the shit of like checking people when they were coming across the state. They're like, yeah, we're not going to do that. Yeah. Yeah. We don't have the manpower to sit there and stop inter state crossings. But the courts were at the time like, yeah, if you do it to everyone, it's fine. You just can't be like, oh, you're coming from here. Yep. No.
Yeah, that would be problematic. Number 7, courts block White House ballroom construction.
Ugh, yeah, this stupid shit too. it's so fucking annoying to me because and I was curious about this. I discussed this with somebody else, so I wonder if it is the case or not. Can you look up when they built the swimming pool at the White House, what the approval process was? What did they do to get the swimming pool built?
The approval process?
Yeah.
Approval process for getting the White House pool built. It's telling me about
the outdoor pool.
Funded entirely by public fundraising.
Yeah, the outdoor pool.
Okay.
Yeah, not the indoor pool. The indoor pool's the outdoor pool was the Kennedy pool.
Gotcha. And commissioned by Ford. Ford's advisor strongly opposed the project, warning building a pool would pushing for national economic restraint and budgets would look bad politically. Funding process neutralized the spending criticism. Ford bypassed federal money entirely. $66,800 cost for the pool was paid via private donations capped at $1,000 each, managed by a special swimming pool committee.
Yeah, but approval and construction.
Ford ordered construction directly on the south lawn, just the south wing, and the pool was completed in June 1975.
Yeah, do you see approval by Congress in there?
Nope.
Yeah, exactly. And they're arguing certain things. They're saying that some of the money for the ballroom is coming from public funds, and maybe that's the case. But I also want to know like what public funds, because there's public funds allocated to a lot of things. And I'm sure, like everything else, the White House has a budget. So if it's like the funds that are already allocated to the White House maintenance and shit like that, I really don't give a fuck. We're already paying those taxes.
Yeah, they've already been paid for then, right?
But also, like, silly things like this, I really don't give a fuck which president is in, Republican or Democrat. If we're making improvements to, like, the overall U.S. thing and to the White House in general, who cares? Like, because right now, literally the White House events, that's why the whole I didn't realize this before. The whole reason why they have the what is it, that press, the White House like press dinner or shit, whatever that stupid crap is that they do, while it's outside on the lawn every year, is because they don't have a ballroom. Like if they had a ballroom, it would just be like how every other conference in the world is. Oh, you're at a hotel, you host it in the ballroom, not on the hotel's lawn.
Okay. So
like,
just host it in there.
Yeah, who cares? And if they're like, oh, well, if Biden was in, you'd be mad. I'd be like, nah, not really. I really don't give a fuck if we build additions to the White House. Like, who cares?
Yeah. Also, it might be like individually expensive to like you or I or whatever, but overall, as far as our budget's concerned, like the national budget, it's negligible, right?
And even if like, I think the last thing I saw was that it's going to cost $400 million to do the ballroom, right? But he got $300 million of it from private donations. So if over half is covered by private donations,
I think it'll be all right.
I really don't give a shit. Like $100 million in our multi-trillion-dollar budget is nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah. And people are like,
we'll survive.
People are like, you wouldn't hold. I'm like, listen, I didn't give a fuck when Obama sat there and redid the fucking reflecting pool because it needed maintenance. And that's why I don't give a shit that Trump's doing it now. The people that just get mad for like stupid little things like that because of who's in power, it's so dumb to me. It's like, how dare you maintain our capital and make it look good? And I'm like, well, it should look good.
Needs to be done. Yeah.
Yeah, some of the gold statue things that he's done recently, I'm like, all right, that's a little much. Let's tone it down a little bit. But I honestly don't mind they're mad at like the Oval Office where he's put like gold inlays and a lot of things. I'm like, I don't mind it. It looks kind of nice. As long as you don't go too over the top. That's where I think like the gold statue's a little much. I'm like, all right, simmer down a little bit. But
I haven't seen.
Yeah, there's like 2 new gold statues in DC.
In the White House? Oh, in DC?
Yeah.
In the White House or?
No, they're just in DC somewhere.
Gold statues, DC.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that is a little much.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know about that one.
That is a little much. Okay. They're shiny. I'll give them that.
Like, it doesn't look bad, but like, I feel like gold statues are kind of tacky. Like, make a marble. I feel like a marble statue is better. You know what I mean? Some nice white marble is good.
Wait, did they used to be stone statues? Or is that like a tarnished other metal or something?
I don't know. But that's how little I care about it. I was just like, whatever. We got gold statues now. Even if you gold plated the statues that were originally there, it's like, all right. Well, I mean,
it's a little tacky.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah. Like, make them bronze, Everybody likes a nice bronze statue, but like gold's a little bit much.
What else we got? Number 14, Roger Craig reveals dementia diagnosis in Hall of Fame speech. What?
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
I missed that one too. Former San Francisco 49ers running back announced his Pro Football Hall of Fame induction that he has vascular dementia. Doctors believe may be linked in part to concussions sustained during his career. All right, then.
I mean, that's possible, but we don't really know what causes dementia anyway. So, like, it's just genetic, too. There's plenty of people that get hit in the head a lot that don't get dementia.
Wouldn't surprise me if brain damage had a factor in it, for sure. Number 15, Women's Professional Baseball League makes historic debut.
What?
First U.S. Women's Professional Baseball League in decades. Wait, have we not had a Women's Pro Baseball League?
It's softball.
Played in Springfield, Illinois, and L.A.
Remember there was that stupid movie about it. I say this stupid movie, not because of women's baseball. I don't give a shit. There's like some, I don't know if it's Tom. I don't think it's Tom Hanks. Is it
the old one?
I don't know. There's some like women's baseball movie.
Yeah. There's a Tom Hanks women's baseball movie.
So funny. It's a women's baseball movie, and the first thing you mention is a male actor. It's very sexist of you, Ray.
A League of Their Own, yeah.
Yeah, League of Their Own.
Yeah, Tom Hanks was the coach. But yeah, I figured after that, have we not had a women's baseball league?
No, it's all softball.
Oh, Oh,
Why would they do baseball?
I guess now they are.
They do softball because softball lends itself. Like, I thought the same thing. I was like, why don't they just have a female baseball league? But softball lends itself better to the female anatomy in terms of them like playing and pitching.
Okay.
Like that pitching style like works way better with the female frame.
Well, no, they got baseball.
Yeah, like what, one team? This is such a silly thing.
Number 2, Iran signals Strait of Hormuz deal closed, but demands U.S. concessions.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. None of that shit's gonna happen. Although the new Mecca treaty might throw a wrench in the works of all that. Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Pakistan just made this treaty, the Mecca Treaty, where it's kind of like a little mini NATO for the Middle East.
Interesting.
Where if one of them is attacked, the other ones will all defend each other because they're sick of Iran and Israel's shit. So if one of them gets hit, they're going to declare war. Well, but the problem is Turkey's in NATO, so could cause like very interesting things. And we're not enemies, we're not allies. We're in a weird like relationship with India too. And so if Pakistan gets attacked by India, as tends to happen, there's like a weird like thing there. So it's just another convoluted
other international issues.
Yeah, we're starting to approach the amount of defensive pacts and international agreements that could trigger another world war, the same way that World War I got triggered with the Archduke Franz Ferdinand getting killed, because it triggered so many different defensive pacts that they're all like, I guess we're just all at war now.
All right. Hopefully that does not happen.
Yeah, but I think I don't think the sentiment's there. I think now if like one of the nations in that treaty got attacked, unless it was by an aggressor nation that we also had beef with, we'd just be like, there's some weapons. Like you're not going to help us? Nah.
You got it.
Yeah, we don't care. It only makes it tricky for the whole like Israel thing. But as far as I know, Israel's not at current moment trying to attack Saudi Arabia or Turkey. I don't know what their stance is on Pakistan, but I don't think they really care about them. But yeah, this now means, though, if Iran sits there and keeps missile striking Saudi Arabia, then now they've just made enemies of Turkey and Pakistan as well. And they're just going to... The thing is... but the thing is, we have to show restraint. Those guys don't have to show restraint. So, like, if they just want to go in there and glass that entire country, they'll go and glass that entire country. True. And it's fucking with enough of their oil profits in that region that they might just do it anyway. They're like, all right, we're really fucking over you people.
You might just poke the bear one too many times.
Yeah, and they've just they're about to finish, or they have finished, the alternate trade route through that part of the water. They started dredging out by Oman, and so now you can just hug the coastline there and go through. And Iran has no claim to that waterway, so if they try to like do anything to the ships there, they're going to create an international incident.
All right.
So they might just screw themselves with that one, but no one's going to come to a deal with nothing, because we've talked about this before. You're fighting religious zealots, and religious zealots don't give a fuck about what's good for their country. They will literally fight to the last man. And when people are like, well, why would they do that? I was like, because if you believe that your reward comes in death, you really don't give a fuck what happens to you in life.
Yeah.
And also, if you took power forcibly like they did, and they killed everybody else that like was there after they took over, you're not going to let go of power, because you know what's going to happen to you.
Yeah, it's not it's not rational political leaders. So.
Yeah. And like, they had the president of Iran said he met with like the Ayatollah or whatever, but it was at like 2 a.m. in a completely blacked out limo, and he talked to him for like 2 minutes, and he said even he wasn't really sure that he was actually speaking with the Ayatollah. So like they basically pulled a Mitch McConnell on him, and it was like they just had a random disembodied voice on the other side of the limo says, "Yeah, keep doing what you're doing."
All right then.
Yeah. So like, who knows what the fuck's going on there?
We'll keep an eye on it. What else we got going on from the last week? Wasn't a whole lot. I had to struggle to find.
I know it was a slow news week.
Number 19, UAE accuses Iran of missile strike on vessel in Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah, who cares? Again, just conflict over there. Fuck them. At this point, I'm over it. Our gas prices are what they are, and like the back and forth is like ridiculous.
Number 8, Meta ordered to pay hundreds of millions and change child features.
That I don't know.
So a court required Meta to pay a substantial sum. Reports cited around $567 million in one action, and restrict certain Instagram and Facebook features after findings related to harm to children's mental health.
Huh. Well, I know that Meta, under the guise of small little organizations that they have made, has been lobbying for that whole fucking internet ID bullshit. Oh, yeah? So that like the whole
make it easier for them to track everything you're doing.
No, to remove their liability from things like this.
Jeez.
Yeah. Them pushing for the internet child safety shit has nothing to do with child safety, but because they want two things. They want to verify that users are real and not bots.
Yeah.
And having an ID like really like eliminates that problem. But two, if you have to check it, like, you know, somebody's age status, blah, blah, blah.
They can say, hey, they shouldn't have been able to get on.
Exactly. You can't blame us for this. Like, we did our due diligence. We were checking IDs at the door. And then it's like, and then if, you know, people abuse our platform for wrong things, you know, it's not our fault.
Some shady shit from Meta, but I guess
yeah. Well,
no surprise there, huh?
The whole abusing, like, and causing children's mental health issues is why the whole MySpace thing's making a comeback now.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I don't know if you saw that. MySpace is coming back, and they're promoting themselves as the algorithm-free social media. So I shit you not. So they're going to bring it back in the old, and it might actually do well with this current generation because of that. And it's going to be the old school version of MySpace where there's no, like, nobody gets promoted. It's basically you have to know people in your area.
You link up to your friends, and that's it. Yeah.
Which honestly, like, if you kept social media like that, it's probably not that bad of a thing for young people.
It would be significantly less toxic for sure. Yeah.
Yes. You're still going to have like bullying that goes on because kids do that.
Yeah. There's going to be online bullying. There's going to be the other problems that come with, you know, being online in general, but at least it's limited to your own actual social circle.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So now it's just going to be like you're going to do and share stuff like among your group of friends.
Yeah, the only way anything is going to spread if people spread it with intent.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes it happen much slower.
So I'm interested to see what happens with MySpace.
Nice. It was just music basically for a while.
It's what taught millennials HTML code.
Number 3, Thailand school shooting death toll rises to at least 8 or 9.
Yeah, there's a mass shooting over there in Thailand. Pretty sad.
Indeed.
Yeah. It sucks.
So it does happen.
I don't even.
It does happen in other countries.
Yeah, I don't even know the like legality of guns over there in Thailand, but. Yeah, some kid like killed his parents and teachers and a bunch of other
officials
things.
at a high school outside Bangkok.
Bangkok has them now.
Ooh, and a 12-year-old girl. Are firearms legal in Thailand?
Yeah, I don't know what the firearm.
That is, I got our firearms and legal in Thailand populated itself. Yes, firearms are legal to own in Thailand for citizens who obtain official licenses. But they are heavily regulated. All right.
So you probably got it illegally.
Maybe. Because restricted to citizens who pass background checks. Number 9, Zelensky visits Serbia as Russian strikes kill 4 in Kiev region.
I give about as much a fuck about Ukraine as I do Iran.
Fair.
It's just been going on forever now. Who cares?
Number 13, Pentagon releases 5th batch of declassified UAP UFO files.
Yeah, also fucking who gives a shit. Every time they do that, it's just like some like distractionary tactic. And really the bigger thing you should be paying attention to, like every time that the Pentagon has released UFO shit, there's been some other thing that Congress or some other government thing is trying to pass in the background, and they're like, here, look over here, aliens.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why they do it is because they know like the overlap of people that pay attention to the shit that the government does and the people that care about aliens is pretty high. So they're just like, here, talk about alien shit, not this shit that's going on at the same time. Yeah.
That's both very funny and probably highly accurate.
I will say, though, back to the Ukraine thing, not that I care about Zelensky in the Ukraine, but I did see like a video of that recently where like they're going around grabbing people to like take them to the front lines.
Oh, shit.
And it's like the weirdest one that I've seen. Well, the craziest one that I've seen yet is like they try to grab the guy out of the back of a taxi or some shit with his like wife or girlfriend there. I don't know. But she is like screaming like they're trying to murder him and not let him go. Because like I guess he's a younger man, but he didn't qualify for service. But when you start running out of people, they don't give a shit. They're like, oh, well, this denied you before, but not anymore. Get your ass here. Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, so they're dragging people off the front lines. Or dragging off the street to put them in the front lines, which is crazy.
What else we got? Number 11, Canadian wildfire forces mass evacuations. Utah firefighting helicopter crashes. Really?
Is that related? Did Utah send them some firefighting aid?
It's in the same thing, so I'm assuming. The Bald Range fire in British Columbia burned tens of thousands of acres and prompted large-scale evacuations, while a helicopter crash complicated wildfire response efforts in Utah.
Oh, different thing.
No, they are different things.
I wonder why they lumped those together.
I don't know.
They're like, it's wildfire. It's related. Just put them together. Yeah.
That's what I get for using AI.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. It helps for the weeks where I don't have much to talk about. It's like it's nice that you got this, and we could probably like keep the format and just be like,
yeah, we'll use it in the future.
You got something to talk about? No, okay, spin the wheel for me, and we'll find something. And
I got my prompt figured out a little better too, so it should be quicker this time to get it.
Yeah, this one I was confused about the Hunter Biden father's cancer, because I thought Biden's cancer was gone. I thought he got cured and it was in remission, like complete 6? Remission.
Or is that? Hunter Biden says father's cancer has spread and causes severe pain. Hunter Biden described former President Joe Biden's prostate cancer as advancing further and becoming very debilitating and painful.
Yeah, but I thought it was cured.
I don't know.
Yeah, Google search that. Is Joe Biden's cancer back? No, screw Hunter Biden.
4 hours ago says it spread. Yeah. Is Joe Biden's cancer back? His cancer has not come back, but rather progressed.
Yeah, but it was fucking cured.
I guess not.
He rang the bell for his cancer being in complete remission.
Did he?
Yeah.
Huh. Previously underwent hormone therapy and a course of radiation treatment, concluding in late 2025. It says not cured.
No.
In remission?
Fucking look up Joe Biden rings bell for cancer in remission.
Not No, he finished a round of radiation therapy and symbolically rang the bell at Penn Medicine Center in October 2025. His family confirmed that the metastatic cancer has continued to spread into his bones and further causing ongoing pain and health challenges.
Dude,
so he finished a round of radiation and rang the bell.
Yeah, but this is why you can't trust the fucking media. Yeah. Because when he did that, they said his cancer was in full remission and that he was cured. I shit you not. And now they're saying, oh yeah, he's about to die again. It's like, really? Which is true? Is it fully cured or he's about to die again? Does it all depend on whether he's about to be prosecuted or not?
Let's see. Can I find one where they said it was in remission?
Probably not, because this new story is like overwritten it. But like I would like when he had that before and it was like, oh yeah, his cancer's cured. I was like, how the fuck did they cure like metastasized cancers like so quickly?
Well, here's it was NBC News. So let's see, Joe Biden diagnosed. Fuck off.
Yeah, but when does it say it was last edited?
So this was October 2025. It was posted. So let's see what we got here. Was not immediately clear whether Biden 82 will require additional treatment or measures for his care. So they left it kind of vague, but it sounds like, he completed a round of radiation, but was not okay. Whatever.
Because the problem with news articles online now is they can edit
them,
and they edit them quite frequently. If people don't realize,
it's usually got a little note somewhere saying it was edited, but yeah,
like people go back and like, what happened here? Oh, they just changed the title. We weren't wrong.
What else we got? Number 20, Japan earthquake footage shows doctors continuing surgery mid tremor. Interesting. Dramatic hospital video circulated of medical staff protecting a patient and completing an operation during a powerful earthquake that struck the Kumamoto region.
Get that. I don't know if it was a new or old thing, but I saw like a thing about the guy performing this remote, like the longest distance, like remote surgery. Like he was like halfway across the world, like controlling the robot. Yeah, but here's the crazy part. It had he had a latency of, I think it was like 200 like milliseconds. So he had a fucking 200 ping. Jeez. And like anybody that plays video games knows how crazy that is. And they're like, that's within acceptable, like safe parameters. I was like, I wonder what surgery that was, because dude, if you're doing brain surgery on me, I don't want you to have 200 ping.
Yeah. Move a millimeter, wait. Move another millimeter, wait.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Wait. Hey, you're not doing anything quick with that.
Yeah, like they're like, oh, he did remote surgery. I was like, yeah, that's not the crazy part. The ping was 200 ping.
That's crazy.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Better get a hardwire connection for that shit.
If he gets a bleeder, you're gonna get a lot of blood before that shit's sewn up.
Oh yeah.
Crazy that we can do that in general, though.
Well, robotic surgery now. Like, it's funny, a lot of surgeons don't even have to gown up. They're like in a room next to it, just controlling the little robot.
Number 4, Senate passes stopgap funding bill and advances major Russia sanctions.
Again, who cares? We're approaching that time of year again where the government's about to be shut down. Fucking stupid.
We're gonna hear about that a lot more. Maybe I'll put that in my prompt. Don't talk about this. Number 17, avalanche on Broad Peak kills multiple climbers. Where's Broad Peak?
Got to be somewhere in
Pakistani Peak. And the lives of several climbers, adding to a series of high altitude accidents.
Who the fuck's climbing mountains in Pakistan?
Those people, apparently. But you know what they say? The Mount Everest is littered with the bodies of.
I was just about to bring this up because you brought the stopgap funding. I was going to talk about how the fucking
U.S. economy sheds 23,000 jobs in July.
Yeah, the latest economic report's bad. And the funny thing is the economy is growing, right? But we are down 23,000 jobs, which is not good.
Yep.
Because like they expected to be up 100,000 jobs, and they were down 23,000 instead.
Yeah, unexpectedly cut about 23K jobs, while the unemployment rate edged to roughly 4.1%.
Yeah, Well, that's the funny part. Unemployment went down. And that's because, again, when you stop looking for work, they stop counting you in unemployment.
Yep.
The real unemployment rate is probably more around 10%. Because, like, once you don't look for work anymore, they stop counting you. But really the problem is, as always, shows there's a huge disconnect between Wall Street and Main Street because like the fucking Dow's at like record highs and everybody's like, where's the work?
But I got no job. Yep.
Yeah.
Ugh. When's that going to get fixed?
Fucking half past never o'clock.
3 left. What do we got? Number 1, Todd Blanche narrowly confirmed as U.S. Attorney General.
I don't know. Was he officially confirmed? I thought he got through the one blocking round.
So Senate confirmed President Trump's former personal lawyer. Oh, really? No shit. Okay. Todd Blanche as Attorney General in a 50-49 vote following contentious process that raised concerns about Justice Department independence.
I mean, you laugh, but it's not uncommon. The president's cabinet is basically people that they know and trust. Like it's
that's
fucking,
the whole point. Is it's people you trust.
Yeah. I love how when people get in charge that they don't side with, they suddenly act like this isn't how it's been the entire fucking time. It's just like the original like cabinet when Washington was in power way back the first president was fucking people he knew. You think he was like, oh, give me a random bunch of dudes in this fucking panel for me. It's supposed to be
you get your new cabinet because it's the people that he knows and trusts.
Yeah, and it's not the bureaucracy. It's the presidential's appointees that oversee the bureaucracy so that these guys could tell the president, hey, these guys are fucking up over here.
Yeah. And the majority of the important positions need approval from Congress anyway, right? So, like...
Yeah.
Relax.
And this one's funny as fuck because the vote went down party lines. So yet again, and this is the frustrating part because people are like blah blah blah. I'm like the vote goes this way all the time. Democrats vote down party lines 100% of the time. There's very few like people that don't do that. Let's call it 99.9% of the time. And about 60% of the time, Republicans vote down party lines. So the holdouts in doing this wasn't the fucking Democrats. It was the Republicans. They were striking deals with their own fucking party to make this work. It's so fucking stupid to me. And they're like, well, why does all that? Because when fucking Democrats get in charge, it doesn't matter what they're telling them to do. They're just like, D's in charge, just vote everything through. It doesn't fucking matter. Like Republicans are in charge of like, well, our legacy and how will this look? And I'm like, yeah, that's why like that because people are like, I don't understand. Republicans have control of everything. Why are they? Because they're blocking themselves. They can't get out of their own fucking way. Like they're not ideologically motivated in the same way that the Democratic Party is. And then the DSA coming up, which is the Democratic Socialists, like them becoming a bigger faction, might see that break soon. Because there's enough people that are like, yeah, we don't want communists, that you might see the Democrat vote fracturing soon too.
Interesting.
Which is cool because then what we might see is you'll have the extreme sides of either party, and now we'll return to like a more centrist thing.
Normalcy.
Yeah, where it's like more of the Futurama when they had the guys running against each other and they were clones of each other. They're just different parties, but like the exact same thing.
Yeah, bring back the moderates.
Yes, exactly.
2 options. What do we got? Which one's this going to be? Upside down. Number 16, Spider-Man, Brand New Day continues record box office run.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit in the beginning.
What are they making now?
You know who's going to upset that box office run? Super Troopers 3 out this weekend.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
We going?
Well, how are we going to go? You'll be working.
Which, I can take time.
What do you mean take time?
Or I can just not work on it every day.
Well, you'd have to get up early.
Yeah. I was up early today.
Well, I was going to maybe see it tomorrow. Maybe we'll go see it again. I want to support their opening weekend thing.
What time tomorrow?
You'd be asleep.
What time tomorrow?
You'd be asleep.
Fuck you. I'll I could probably go with you. I was second weekend of momentum, quickly surpassing $1 billion worldwide and projecting 143 million domestically for its second weekend.
It's not like I wouldn't go see it again.
All right. And then what was the last option? Number 10. Typhoon Dolphin hits Japan's Okinawa.
Oh, I don't know about that, but there was some, I think it was like in the Philippines or some shit like that. There was like a weather event that confused meteorologists because they basically got what they would consider a tornado, but in an area of the world where they shouldn't have tornadoes. They're like, how is this a thing?
Because weather.
Because I think if you look it up, I think we get the majority of tornadoes in the world. I don't even think they occur anywhere else, really.
That's right. Tornado up here, cyclone in the southern hemisphere. Fuck you. Hype. Where are majority of tornadoes? I can't spell tornadoes. Okay, fuck you. Rock.
Just go. What regions of the world do tornadoes occur?
If that doesn't work, I'll try that. Why does it think it's so long? Hurry up. Yeah, United States averages roughly 1,000 to 1,250 tornadoes a year.
I love what
far
it's
more
like,
than any other country.
Why does the U.S. dominate? Because we're number one, baby, in everything.
Number one in tornadoes. So there you go. Yes, you were correct. America.
Yeah. But
About an hour.
yeah.
Anything else you wanted to talk about today?
No, I was just ranting on economics more. We can save that for next week. It's
There we
fine. But yeah, Super Troopers 3 out now. I don't think we're getting a fourth one. Those guys are looking pretty old.
Yeah.
How old are they now, actually? The wildest part to me is the guy that played O'Hagan is still alive and coming back.
Let's see. Jay Chandrasekhar is 58.
And they look a lot older
The
than
other guys
that.
are going to be about the same.
I guess when they just don't have makeup on, they look a lot worse. But look up the guy that I don't know his name. The guy that played like O'Hagan.
We looked this up last time. Brian something, right?
Yeah, that guy.
Brian Cox.
Yeah, how old is Brian Cox?
80.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That's not that old. I mean, it's old, but like...
To come back and still be doing like one of these movies with these guys?
Yeah, there are plenty of people up there acting at that age. Not crazy.
A little crazy.
He's getting up there, sure, but...
Yeah, but
that's not crazy.
He looked like he was fucking 80 when he did the first one,
true.
dude.
he hasn't aged in 20 years, but that's because he looked 80 then.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah. It's fucking crazy. I was just like, this guy's back again. And I found out, I laughed. I didn't realize they've been doing like interviews for the Super Troopers 3 like movie.
Yeah.
And like talk about the old ones and whatnot. I didn't realize that the guy that plays Farva didn't want Jim Gaffigan in the movie because
Really?
he kept competing for him in like acting roles and like losing the acting roles. And they said like they all have like veto power, but like they vetoed his veto because he was just like too fucking good. It said the like when he's out there filming his scene, like he stayed on the completely other side of the set and just like didn't come over the whole time. I don't know if that changed for like the second one, but
That's funny. That's like how Jonah Hill initially didn't want McLovin
yeah.
in the movie. Came to the audition and made fun of him. He's like, fuck that guy. He's like, no, we're hiring him. He pisses you off. That's funny.
Yeah. We need that interaction. But yeah. They're telling like all the stories, making the rounds again. The whole syrup jug thing too.
Yeah, we'll have to see that. which was they started with syrup and then had to switch to what, like iced tea or something, right?
No, it was the opposite. They said it was the other way around. they were the prop department had used iced tea because they know that
they're like, that doesn't look right.
Yeah, the thickness, they couldn't get the thickness right, so like they just did syrup instead.
Made themselves sick.
Yeah, they were like in sugar shock in their trailers. And the guy that plays Rabbit, the rookie, he got it worse because they convinced him that like it didn't look good enough, his take.
They made him do a second take?
No, they made him do a third one.
Oh, Jesus.
So he did like 3 bottles of syrup. And like, so he really got fucked up.
That'll fuck you up. Yeah, I would have been doing the old up check afterwards. Like, no, this cannot be healthy. I got to get rid of some of this syrup. Oh, God, could you imagine throwing up an entire bottle of syrup?
But here's my thing. They make sugar-free.
Sure.
Like, why wouldn't you just use the sugar-free syrup? It's the same thickness. It would have looked like right.
Would have been a lot of aspartame.
Yeah, but I feel like if you consume that much sugar-free stuff, it would probably just make you shit your brains out, not like...
That make you sick, yeah.
Yeah.
Of the two, I think I'd probably rather drink a bottle of sugar-free syrup.
Yeah, because I gotta imagine it would be like the same thing. Like, if I chugged a bottle of Diet Coke, it would not make me feel the same way as if I chugged a 2-liter of regular Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
We'll have to try it. No, next week's episode.
Hell no. Yeah, we do that. I chug a 2-liter of bottle of Coke and I make you have some hot sauce. See who taps out first.
Me. Absolutely me.
They care. Have a drop of my hot sauce. No.
Depends on which hot sauce you give me.
Extreme regret.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, you die.
All right, folks. Thanks for listening.
Wait. What? You know who's not dead? Well, I hope you're not dead if you made it this far in. You might be dead if you made it this far in. Did we kill you?
It's the only reason it's still playing.
Yeah.
You died before you can hit the skip button.
If you made it this far and you're not Mitch McConnell Weekend at Bernie style.
Share the show with everyone you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Hit that notification bell. Follow us on YouTube, Rumble, and Spotify.
Yep.
And possibly the TikTokies occasionally, but much less commonly.
And sometimes X.
I
made like one post.
He did, and then he made one post on the new Half I Know.
Yeah. I made that one
grumpy
post.
Beethoven,
and then disappear to the ether.
Why did whatever bar you were at have a bunch of fucking like high noons and then a bust of grumpy ass Beethoven?
Well, the high noons was normal. I looked up and saw the bust of Beethoven. I was like, "What the fuck?" That's why I had to take a picture of that.
So mad.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what Beethoven's doing here, but I'm here for it.
It's funny as hell.
Yeah, the best bit was the sidebar at a comedy club. So like,
okay.
Yeah, but why there's Beethoven at that? It makes even less sense. Yeah. But anyway, again, you made it this far.
Thanks for listening. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we'll see you again next week.
Adios.
See ya.